Welcome to Bible verse empowered with story, encouragement and spirit-filled song. Strength in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verses 9 to 10 NIV. But he said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Our story. Joshua, a humble carpenter in a small village, was known for his unwavering faith despite facing a life full of hardship. His days were long, and his body often ached from the heavy burdens of labor. Recently, a lingering illness had weakened him further, making every task a struggle. He felt his strength slipping away, and discouragement began to creep into his heart. One evening, as he sat outside his modest home, he watched the sun setting behind the hills. The beauty of the scene was lost on him as he wrestled with his own sense of inadequacy. Lord, he whispered, why am I so weak? How can I serve you when I can hardly serve my family? In that quiet moment, a gentle voice seemed to rise in his spirit, echoing words he had read in Paul's letters, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Joshua closed his eyes. The words settled deep into his heart. Could it be that his weakness was not a barrier to God's work but a vessel through which God could display his strength? Determined to trust this promise, Joshua began to share his story of struggle and faith with others in the village. He spoke of God's sustaining grace and how, even in his weakest moments, God provided for his needs. His testimony brought hope to those who were weary and broken. People marveled at the strength that radiated from this frail man. When the village faced a season of drought, it was Joshua's quiet confidence in God's sufficiency that kept the community from despair. His willingness to boast in his weakness allowed Christ's power to shine brightly through him. One day, a young boy asked him, Joshua, how can you stay strong when you are so weak? Smiling, Joshua replied, Because when I am weak, then I am strong. It is Christ who strengthens me. From that day forward, Joshua's weakness became a beacon of God's power, reminding everyone that God's grace is more than enough. My word of encouragement to you viewers. Remember, God's grace is more than enough for you, no matter what you're facing. Your weaknesses are not barriers to His power, they are opportunities for His strength to shine through you. When you feel weary or inadequate, trust that His power is made perfect in your weakness. For when you are weak, in Him, you are truly strong. As you listen this song, let it go deep into your heart. Sufficient grace.
When the weight is too heavy and my strength fades away, in the quiet you whisper, my grace will sustain. Your grace is enough, your power shines through. In every weakness, Lord, I'm made strong by you. I will boast in my trials, in you I belong. When I am weak, Lord, then I am strong. In the shadows of struggle, when the night feels too long, you lift me with mercy, you make my heart strong. Your grace is enough, your power shines through. In every weakness, Lord, I'm made strong by you. I will boast in my trials, in you I belong. When I am weak, Lord, then I am strong. In the shadows of when the night feels too long. You lift me with mercy, you make my heart strong. Your grace is enough, your power shines through. In every weakness, Lord, I'm made strong by you. I will boast in my trials, in you I belong. When I am weak, Lord, then I am strong. I won't fear my frailty, I won't hide my pain. For your love redeems it, and your strength remains. Final, your grace is enough, your power shines through. In every weakness, Lord, I'm made strong by you. I will boast in my trials, in you I belong. When I am weak, Lord, then I am strong.
Welcome back from that spirit-filled song. Let us go to another verse, Hebrews 12:3. The strength to endure. In a small village nestled in a valley, a young girl named Leah faced each day with a heavy heart. Her father had passed away, and her mother struggled to provide for their family. At school, the other children mocked her worn clothes and the simple lunches she brought. Loneliness weighed on her spirit, and she often wondered if she had the strength to keep going. One afternoon, after a particularly difficult day, Leah sat beneath a large oak tree, tears streaming down her face. Her grandmother, who often shared wisdom from the Bible, found her there and quietly sat beside her. Leah, her grandmother said gently, I know it's hard to face so much on your own. But let me share a verse with you that has given me strength when I felt weak. She opened her well-worn Bible to Hebrews 12:3, NIV, and read aloud. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. Leah wiped her tears and looked up. Who does this verse talk about, Grandma? It talks about Jesus, her grandmother replied. When he walked on this earth, he faced ridicule, rejection, and hardship. But he endured it all out of love for us. When we remember what he went through, it helps us not to give up, even when life is hard. Leah took a deep breath. The thought of Jesus enduring so much yet never losing heart filled her with a quiet strength. If he could face such difficulties, she could find the courage to endure her own. The next day at school, though the challenges were the same, Leah's heart was different. When the taunts came, she whispered to herself, Jesus endured too. I won't lose heart. Her burden felt lighter, and each step forward became a quiet act of faith. From that moment on, Leah carried the truth of Hebrews 12:3 in her heart, and though life's challenges didn't disappear, her spirit was no longer weary. She knew she was never alone in her struggles. Let this encouragement change your life. No matter how heavy your burdens feel or how hard the world seems, remember that Jesus endured great opposition for you. Let his strength inspire you to keep going. You are not alone, and with him, you can overcome and not lose heart. Keep holding on, there is grace and strength in every step you take. I won't lost heart. Let this song set your heart free.
When the shadows fall and tears won't dry, when the weight is more than I can carry, I'll lift my eyes to where hope won't die. You faced it all, you've walked beside me. I won't lose heart, I won't let go. You endured it all, and this I know. Your love remains, your strength my guide. With you, my Lord, I'm fortified. In the trials deep, in the whispers cold, you remind me of the cross you bore. Though the world may wound, my spirit's bold. You give me strength to rise once more. I won't lose heart, I won't let go. You endured it all, and this I know. Your love remains, your strength my guide. With you, my Lord, I'm fortified. I will remember your sacrifice. In every storm, you paid the price. I see your grace, I hear your call. You give me strength, I'll stand through it all. I won't lose heart, I won't let go. You endured it all, and this I know. Your love remains, your strength my guide. With you, my Lord, I'm fortified. Jesus, you walk the hardest way, so I'll keep walking, come what may.
Thanks my viewers. Subscribe, like and drop your Bible verse comment here. Bible verse empowered with story, encouragement and spirit-filled song.